Avi Meyers, Northtown Neighborhood News Magazine, a presentation of Sonny Hirsch and myself. Dial us up on the World Wide Web at www.ntnm.org. All our videos are on YouTube, and check them out. We're very heavily into the aldermanic election, but before we get into politics, we do want to urge all of you to show up at your CAPS meetings. Sonny, in his spare time, is chairman of the District Advisory Committee of the 24th District. So if you go to caps24.org, you'll find all the meetings for all the various beats within the 24th District, which is Rogers Park, West Rogers Park, and a little bit of Edgewater. 50th Ward is our home, and it's aldermanic race coming. All 6 candidates have been invited to show up, and we are pleased to have one of them here today. And that is, and I'm going to let him tell you, I'll let him tell you about himself, and that's Ahmed Khan. Ahmed, how you doing?
Thank you for having me, Avi.
First of all, thank you. So tell us a little bit about you.
Well, first of all, I'd like to wish you a happy Hanukkah.
Oh, thank you very much.
Last 2 or 3 days.
That's correct, thank you.
Correct.
And happy, well, first of all, happy holidays whenever
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, interestingly so, I've had a long-standing relationship with the Jewish community. I've had friends in the Jewish community. I've actually attended services at Beth Emmet in Evanston and Temple Shalom by the lake.
Yeah, around Addison.
Yes, yes. And a lot of these interactions came through interfaith coalitions and partnerships that I've been a part of. Yeah. And one of the ones that I'm a big part of is the Jewish-Muslim Coalition Building Initiative. And I mean, the nature of that is kind of that it's sponsored by the Jewish Council on Urban Affairs. And the nature of that is thus that we all have our respective faiths because of our birth or introspection, but there are issues of common good that affect all of us. I mean, we all have issues, I mean, especially in this ward. We all have issues of civic engagement that matter to us all equally, such as we all want better roads, we all want more public safety, we all want better lighting in our neighborhoods, more economic viability, and so my whole goal in my life has been focusing on these interfaith bridge building initiatives so that we can put aside religious differences and come together on issues of common good.
Very cool. Anyway, and so that's okay. That's good. That very good. You said that. You're definitely a thinking candidate. So let's talk a little bit about your background.
Well, my family emigrated to the 50th Ward about when I was a year old. So
okay.
I'm 26 years old, and I've lived my entire life in the 50th Ward. So I love to call this as my community. I mean, I've gone to school here. I went to school on Devon and Hoyne, the old St. Henry's school over there, the Northside Catholic Academy. And then I went to high school at Loyola Academy and then came back to Loyola University. So, I mean, I like to highlight that as part of my life story because this is my community and I've gone to school here, I've played in the parks, I've shopped in the businesses my entire life. My family owns a business in the ward for over 20 years. It's located on Devon and Bell, Parberty Foods.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with it, and I've actually shopped there.
Oh, okay. Hope we did good service. So, I mean, from that perspective, I mean, I understand, what affects the working families of this ward. I mean, having helped my father in his business for over 20 years, for as long, when I started working in his family business around when I was in high school. So I have that experience of working with and for local community members. I have that experience of what issues affect small business owners. So I used to work in the family business throughout high school, throughout college, to help pay my tuition off myself. And ever since, I had the option of, continuing on the family business. Family business has always been very prosperous. But I always had this knack inside me for community service. And so ever since the first opportunity that I had to work professionally, apart from the store, was I went into nonprofits. And I started working, first initiative that I worked on was, it was called Muslim Democrats. It was a 13-state initiative that we tried to organize the local ethnic minorities within the Muslim community on behalf of President Obama. And then after that, I went on to work as an associate organizer for an organization called the Council of Islamic Organizations of Greater Chicago. It's quite a mouthful, but CIOGC for short. And over there, because of my life experience, having lived in such a diverse ward, having, despite being Muslim, gone to a private Catholic school, I was also recruited to be their Interfaith Committee liaison.
Interesting.
And so through that, we worked on a lot of various initiatives, whether it was immigration reform, whether it was healthcare reform, and whatever issue that we worked on, we tried to do it on an interfaith, multicultural platform. And after that, I went on to work as Director of Operations of a nonprofit, the Indian Muslim Council. It's an organization that focuses on human rights issues in India. So throughout my life experience, I've had had the opportunity to work on, local issues, international issues, but that same service, that passion for coupling those both points together, the fact that I've lived here my entire life, this is my community, I wanted to bring the experience and skills that I've gained from the outside. It's kind of the example is, you have a farmer has a son, and, the farmer knows his things, but he sends his son out to get the education on agriculture and bring those new technologies back. So I'd like to look at myself that way, that, I've brought those skills and experience, and I'm trying to bring that couple that passion that I have for community service, bring that to the 50th Ward.
Interestingly enough, by the way, I love Facebook. So you're one of 4 candidates with Facebook pages?
Yes, we do. We have, as I checked recently, 600 fans.
And I was going to mention that you have more than the other 3 put together.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of it is because there has been a significant social networking boom within the last couple of years, and it is a way that you can engage people. And I've been I've been an organizer professionally, so that's what I do. That's what I know how to do.
Very cool. I know. You should know, too, that when I have a dropout, I put a notice on Facebook.
Yes.
And usually within the hour, I have another guest.
Yes, yes.
Because my Facebook page are all politicians.
That's how you got me.
Yeah.
You sent me a message on Facebook. I responded right away.
No, which is very cool. And so, okay, let's talk about, are there specific programs you want to see put into place?
For the 50th Ward?
Yeah.
Well, I think some of the issues that are affecting the 50th Ward, I would say first is this district is one of the most ethnically diverse wards in the entire city of Chicago. I mean, there have been a lot of research studies that have cited it as such. And we have a lot of empty storefronts. I mean, and it's funny that trying to look for a campaign office on mainstream Devon, we have, whatever we want because there are a lot of empty storefronts. And I think you need an alderman that is a grassroots alderman. We often hear the term about grassroots politics, but we need an alderman who is a grassroots alderman. That first he goes out and he or she, they go out and engage the local community first to see, what their needs are, what they want here. And I see that, that we have a significant, on the eastern end of the ward, we have a significant African-American population, significant Hispanic population, but do we have the type of businesses that maybe cater to their needs? And I feel that we don't. I mean, I also think that a lot of South Asian businesses are moving away to the suburbs as well because we don't have the proper facilities in place for them to feel comfortable to do business here. I mean, a lot of that has to do with the aesthetic viability of this ward. There have been, one of the things that I get frustrated about is that there have been a lot of research studies after research studies saying about what we need to do to make this ward look better. But time and time again, it's not implemented. And I think once we focus and play off of that Devon Avenue especially could be an international marketplace, and developing it and building it as such, I think that's key to bring more businesses to the ward.
At this point, I want to ask you to give your contact information because I don't want to run completely out of time.
Okay, our website is www.electahmedkhan.com. That's AHMEDKHAN. And the email address is contact@electahmedkhan.com. And this is my personal number, 847-219-1069. So if people can call me directly if they'd like to talk to me.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, he's actually got more people than Deborah, Michael, and Greg put together right now.
Oh, I didn't realize that, Pat. I didn't realize that.
So anyway, I want to wish you luck. I thank you so much for coming here.
Okay.
And we look forward to the campaign trail.
Thank you very much.